And we're live.
Have you ever seen this clip, Woody? This Barack Obama on 60 Minutes clip?
Seriously, Tim.
I'm not sure.
This is fucking hilarious.
I'm queued up.
Ready?
I'm a huge fan of this.
Ready, set, play.
Anybody flying planes to the World Trade Center, talking reckless about Michelle's arms, or talking that birth certificate bullshit, is dead, B. I mean, what's a goon to a goblin? I'm the goblin. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. You ready, Tim?
Right. Yes.
This is Barack Obama on 60 Minutes talks Osama bin Laden by Funny or Die.
Mr. President, you're coming off an impressive week. You were hilarious at the correspondence dinner. And then the next day, you ordered the attack to kill Obama. What the f? No. Osama. Did I say Obama? I meant Osama.
Tim, don't play that bullshit. Don't run that Fox News bullshit on me, okay?
Osama bin Laden. I can say it.
Not
Can you tell me how things transpired leading up to the attack?
I was at the White House getting that money when my military connect hit me with a direct message on Twitter, letting me know that they had identified the whereabouts of Osama bin Laden. It was at that point that I gave out the executive order to lay that murder game down, B. Don't even read him his rights. Run through the door, start blasting. No questions asked. Change.
Then what did you do?
Change.
At that point, I informed Michelle. She called the barber, had him come through for a fresh edge up, make sure my geometry was on point for the cameras, popped a couple bottles of rosé, talked to the people, gave the speech, and let them know how we do on the west side of the Atlantic. Change.
What do you say to your skeptics? There are some who are demanding to see the body.
Let me be clear. Osama bin Laden is a wrap, B. It's over. Okay? The last thing I said to my military connect on Twitter was this. Lay the murder game down, B. Body that nigga, and then bring the body back. Don't come back with no body.
You're saying you have the body of Osama bin Laden.
In the trunk.
You have the body of Osama bin Laden in the trunk of your limousine.
Osama bin Laden's dead body is in the trunk of the fucking limousine. You smell that? That's not Old Spice. What you're smelling is a new fragrance entitled Corpse by Osama.
Mr. President, what is next for you in the coming days?
Tim, I'm glad you asked that. First plan of action, make McDonald's breakfast all day.
Hell yeah!
I mean, what's so special about those biscuits that it has to end at 10:30? I mean, there's an old lady in Idaho who works from 7 to 5.
I hate these stories.
And maybe she can't get her sausage egg McMuffin, but I charge you the next time she comes. And she asks at McDonald's, can you serve me breakfast? They're going to tell her, yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Ridiculous use of power.
One more thing. I also free T.I. today.
Oh, shit!
Grand hustle.
You pardoned T.I.
Bad
He was
hustle.
in prison bars 2 hours ago. Did that. You know why? Because I'm the head of the motherfucking state.
Any last words?
Gaddafi, I'm coming for that ass. I run the military if you want that beef. And then Tim, I have a new single out. People need to get ready for the video because it's about to be bananas.
Bananas.
Hear a little something?
Sure. Does somebody? Oh.
Probably stop now.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah,
That's very funny.
that was off the internet for a while. I couldn't find it for the longest time. Like I feel like it was privated for a while and then came back because now it's easily found. You just search Barack Obama 60 Minutes.
Snowflakey. And that came off a little racist.
That's
No,
Barack a
that was
Flock of
funny.
Flame.
Who
You didn't think it was funny?
I look, I thought it was funny, but I just like
Change.
all the
Change.
humor was wrapped around him being black.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was the point of the video.
Like, you know, when they're like, look what he's gonna do to the White House, and they like pimp it out and they put dubs on the limousine and stuff. That always struck me as a little race oriented.
Well, it
It is.
struck you that way because it is.
Yeah.
That's
So
not
this
a
did
bad thing, though.
too. Really?
Yeah, that's black culture.
It just seemed a little. I don't know. I feel like a snowflake. I normally don't. I'm just like, isn't this all like, look what this black guy's gonna do? How he has no class, lay down the murder game, and like, I don't know.
I mean, I didn't think about it like no class. I just thought it was funny. The funniest part of that whole thing is using getting McDonald's breakfast all day, and he's like, a ridiculous use of power. Like,
I like that. I like that. I also like when they threw in some slogans like change. They said another one too. I forget, but yeah, I like it when they work the slogans in.
Corpse by Osama. Yeah, we just kind of fucking.
And then when you started telling the story, that sounded very politician.
Yeah. It's Obama used to do that all the time. There's a lady in Idaho who can't get those biscuits.
She needs her sausage. She works all day.
I love these Funny or Die things. There's one that's Captain Planet. That one's fucking hilarious when he starts turning everybody into trees. Funny or Die does really. I don't know if they still do.
Be a little hit or miss.
They're very, very hit or miss. But I feel like that's also, the same thing as any kind of sketch comedy. Like even Whitest Kids You Know, super hit or miss.
Who's the one that like Interview by the Vine or something?
Not from
Jack Goff. What the hell's his name? The fat guy from the Honeymoon movies? I can't remember anything.
Oh, wait, the guy from the Honeymooners?
No. He's fat. It is a recent movie. There were like 3 of them that came out in a series. He has a really hard to pronounce name.
Zach Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis used to do a thing maybe Between the Vines, something close to that. Between 2 vines. Look, it's gone. And piece by piece, I'll put it together. This is what happens. I will not remember a name or a thing. So I throw out a hint, right? Like, hey, I think his name, I don't remember his name. Zach.
His name's Jack and he does Between the Vines.
Yeah, I'll say Between the Vines, for example, thinking that you guys could help me cross the finish line. But that's not what actually happens. Instead, we all laugh at the hint. And
that's a funny hint.
As if, and that happens to me a ton.
Yeah. But yeah, Zach Galifianakis Between 2 Vines.
Very hit or miss. All that for that. Very hit or miss, that show. Or sometimes it'd be a hit, but like you look back and you're like, you know what? Really only 6 seconds of this was any good.
There were some really like one of the oldest ones was Ben Stiller, and he gets into like Zach's, sitting there like rustling his papers loudly, like hitting his own mic. And he's like trying to get Ben Stiller to take his email address. And finally Ben Stiller's like, fine, just give me your email and I'll shoot you an email next time we need a part for a background piece. He's like, what's your email? It's like, I don't want you to judge me for this. This is before I knew you, but Ben Stiller faggot 69 at AOL.com. And it's like, your email address is Ben Stiller faggot 69 at AOL.com. Well, I didn't know you at the time. So it's like
that's pretty good actually.
I always enjoyed those interviews with him. But yeah. He's funny.
Yeah, I like
Charlize Theron one was good.
I like Zach's kind of version of humor. I like that dry sort of like there's moments of just really awkward pauses that are just just thrown in there on purpose, and it's just really it's fucking hilarious. I like those. I like the Justin Bieber one. I like the Steve Carell one, the Obama one.
There's a lot of great episodes of Between Two Vines, or Between the Vines. Sorry.
It's Between Two Ferns for all of you who might actually want to find the Zach show. It's Between Two Ferns.
At least a couple people were Googling Between the Vines.
Vines? What the fuck? Is that like Sanford Stadium? No, that's Between
talk show Between Vines. Yeah. Oh, it's fucking funny.